Showtime. Showtime trying to fit over here. Size, growth, whoops, get big. Alright, so let's try one more time, okay? Third time's a charm, right? I'm gonna get right to it, because there's some things in here too, like another Ben's idea, right? Remember the 180-pound rows for 30 reps each arm? Me, Roger, and Ben, by December, and we got it by like Halloween, remember? So this will open up a brand new instance of one of Ben's great ideas. Okay, I gotta quit saying that idea because people keep laughing at it. I don't even know where it came from. Idea, okay, not idea. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna go back to that. So 1998 Emerald Cup. Okay, great show. Okay, I was down to. I think that was the year I hit 1.5% in the tank and 2.1% on the calipers, I think. I'm not 100% positive. It was somewhere in there, like 98, 99, one of those years, okay? Like I said, it was like 3.3%, more or less, could have been more, could have been less, when I won that Evergreen State. But, yeah, I was super lean. But I got the timing wrong, and legs kind of washed out. Something weird happened there. Plus, I just wasn't. I wasn't up to par compared to these guys. You guys remember this Emerald Cup, okay? So I go in there, first Emerald Cup ever. Gonna be a fucking natty on top of it. It's just crazy, right? I should have just. Go watch that year, but it's a good experience, right? So I get in there, and there's 13 of us. So obviously, don't make top call out, right? I'm about $1.85. You got guys in there that freaking barely making the 198 class, barely making the freaking like Turk. I can't remember if he was heavyweight or super heavyweight. All I remember is that he was 225 and a quarter on the dot, so he must have been heavyweight by the hair of a gnat's ass. It didn't fucking matter. He could have went heavy or super heavy. He dominated that year. There was another guy that was a light heavy, and he was phenomenal too. Charmant or something like that. He looked good too, but Turk had him for sure. He had him. Charmant had big full muscle bellies and nice symmetry and a great physique, and but just Turk was just way too put together. He was super chiseled. He was like 97 version of, the same conditioning as Andre Scott, right? Because I'm going to say the same. There's no same. They were completely different structure, right? In physique, one's tall, one's short. It's like a Franco and Arnold, but fucking conditioning spot on. As far as the conditioning was concerned, it would have been neat to see them in the same show, just because they would have had like fucking the same lines and shit. They both had small waists. They both had fucking chiseled physiques, right? And everything feathered, right? And glute striated, hammies feathered, feathered quads. I mean, just redonk. Lots of lines. Cool. Cool performances by both too. They had great posing routines those years. 97 was Andre Scott. 98 was 98 or 99 was Turk Finkling. Pretty sure it was 98. Oh, wait a minute, it could be. Yeah, it could be. 97 was Andre Scott. Yeah. And then 98 or 99, one of those 2 years, was Turk. But all I remember was being in the fucking pump-up room. And there was this door about like that. About that size, okay? It's plenty big for most people, right? And all of a sudden, I don't know what Turk was at this time, okay? This big monster guy with glasses, right? Like he would, like if you look from here up, right? You would think like computer tech, right? Like a really smart scientist or some shit, right? teacher, professor, right? Then you look from the neck down, like fucking King Kong or something, right? Dude couldn't get to the door, man, and he was pissed off because there was a bunch of us in there, right? And and you could tell he was ready, right? Because you can sense that intensity, right? And I wasn't even very successful at the time, right? And I already knew I know that look, I know that feel, right? So he comes in and he can't get through the doorway, right? He can't get in. He's trying to get in there sideways. The people blocking his way. He's ready to almost fight people. He's starting to get so pissed off. And he takes a break. He puts his arm up here like this. And he's like, man, this is bullshit. These motherfuckers up in here. I don't know exactly what he said. It's kind of the tonality he used, though, right? I don't remember the exact words. There are a couple of colorful words, and they're not quite as bad probably as what I said. I can't honestly remember exactly what he said. I just remember he's pissed off. I think the word bullshit came out. I don't know if the F-bomb came out or not. It really doesn't matter. We're a bunch of athletes backstage. Nobody's going to get fucking offended by that. And you know what? We're a fucking bunch of bodybuilders, right? A bunch of warriors. And so somebody's going to get all fragile and be a vagina. Bye-bye. It's fucking Emerald Cup. Get the fuck out of here. You can't be cussing out there in the crowd and shit, right? But backstage, it's a different story. We're going to war. If you can't fucking nut up and have the intestinal fortitude to somebody says bullshit or even drops an F-bomb, get the fuck out of here, right? It's the fucking Emerald Cup. So, yeah, great show. Great show. And we had some great, guest poses that year as well. Maybe one of these days I'll get an office or something so I can actually go somewhere other than the freaking bathroom, right, to do vids and stuff. But whether it's going, more professional like most bodybuilders do it, right? Doesn't seem to matter who's talking about bodybuilding. Be a fucking doctor, right? Dr. Connor, right? Had a book. That guy, right? Who else? Fucking Dave Palumbo. Fucking even Lee Priest. It's crazy to see. He at least has a seat, right? He has a fucking desk to sit on, right? He won't fucking mouth him do it, right? But the rest of the house dogs, there's a bunch of drama going on half the time, right? And of course, in here you got fucking dogs half the time, but I'd rather deal with the dogs than deal with the warden out there. But so this is kind of a good little hideout, right? Sometimes it's not like you're hiding. Can't find you where they're gonna go, right? They're gonna be trying to fucking bring the door down in here. So, anyways, so we had the guest posers there, right? And we had, I believe we might have had Gunther Stierkamp that year, right? Monstrous guy and great physique and everything, right? And we might even had Matarazzo then. It could have been Matarazzo, could have been Matarazzo in 99, Matarazzo in 2000, I can't fucking remember. We had such good fucking guest posers all those years, and the problem is we didn't have the YouTube and the DVDs and all this, right? And so we had the Morenos, right? He did it, and he did a great job, but the problem is VHS, right? So all the VHSs are fucking lost and smashed, and but most of them had just like the tape go out on them, right? And you try to tape it back together, it breaks, right? And then you smash it, then of course you can't watch it no more, right? So I had the 97, where my buddy T-Bone was second, and Andre Bam Bam Scott was first. Lost it or broke it. Okay, no more. It's not around anymore. I can't find it. 98. I believe that's on the Turk. Again, I can't reference, right? I can't research because it's fucking broken. So, Roman Moreno, that's the name of the dude that made it. But see, now it's Mark Mason, and you see half the time, anytime you get like what happened to this, what happened to that. And you have copies. Like, oh yeah, I got copies. So you get more copies, right? And then, of course, on top of that, a lot of times they're on YouTube somewhere. You can usually find them there. So, basically, if you were an athlete in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s, and you didn't get a copy of it, or you didn't hold on to it and preserve it well enough to put it on a YouTube video. It's by probably, unless somebody has one from somewhere. I had that 97 for years, and I even had it on another videotape on top of that. I lost both. One tape broke, the other tape is gone, it's lost. I don't know what the fuck it is. So my overall, there's no record of that. Okay, but everything from 2008 on, I can probably get copies of all that shit, and some of them I still have copies of all that stuff. I'm trying to think of what else was so important about that. Oh yeah, so freaking, to get back to the Ben's idea. So we got Break Slayer Camp, right? And around that time, between 98 and 2000, Gunther Slayer Camp and one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time was Kevin Levrone, right? Another one of these guys that, that's a problem. It's really neat to see a champion, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lee Haney, and all these other guys, right? It's neat to see that. But where they went over and over and over again, Phil Heath, Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates, right? Jay Cutler, multiple titles. But you see what happens with the rest of the lineup. This is as happy as you are because these are some of my favorite bodybuilders, so it's neat to see him be victorious year after year, but then you see these other poor bastards just fucking super duper close, and some still getting in the right place, the right time. Brandon Curry, he's got a title. Let's see, I think Franco Colombo had 2. Yeah, Chris Dickerson, I think, had like 1. Let's see, who else? Dexter Jackson, at least 1 or 2 cases. Sometimes you can get in the right place, right time, right? But until then, it's just like these people that are right in their second and third, I want to go for first place. They're all pumped up. It's Dorian again, and then Ronnie Coleman, right? So that can get very frustrating, I'm sure, for an athlete. But hey, that's sports, right? It's still a hell of a lot better than most athletes, right? Most athletes are like me, that don't even fucking pro card yet, right? In fact, the last time I guest posed, we had the stat card. It was me and Steve there, and it was Michael Jordan. It was Michael Spencer, and it was Dustin Bice. It was Mark Sindian, right? Myself. So 2 of them were pro. That was Michael Spencer, and it was also Mark Sindian. They already had the pro cards, and I think Mark had his for at least 2 or 3 years already, and Michael Spencer had it for approximately a year and a half, right? And because it was 2008, and Spencer got his in 2017. So when both those guys got it, it was like right after the guest post. They were in prep, and like a week or 2 later, Steve got his, and then like a week or 2 later after that, Dustin Bice got his, right? Or they might have been in the same contest, I don't remember. But, so I was the only one going left over, so I'm going, maybe I could get my pro card, but it's one of those things that would be freaking neat. It's nice to have a, hey, I'm a professional bodybuilder, bragging rights, whatever, right? But I didn't really have that. If I was younger, I would, right? But at my age, to go and try to go, I'm going to go for Mr. Olympia and also, I probably wouldn't handle it. It's a lot of risk, and it'd be neat to be on the Olympia stage, but it's one of those, I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm having fun, just fucking, helping other people get in shape, helping with their goals, all that cool stuff, and no regrets, and I'm not bummed out about anything, because I'm kind of in the sport for a while, right? I've been training since I was 5 years old. Been competing in bodybuilding since 1992. It's 2020 now. So I kind of know that and a lot of people follow the sports, the same thing. There's a lot of times a fine line between top amateurs and pros, right? If is a pro bodybuilder normally a little bit better than a top amateur? Yeah, usually, right? And if not on paper, he is, right? But other than that, there's not much, right? What that means is that the top amateurs are really good bodybuilders, and the pros, from the top pro to the worst pro, are really good bodybuilders too, usually, right? Unless they just had a weird ass year where they just came in and nobody showed up, and even then, come on now, you can't just, not in the NBC. Now, I've seen it in Natural Federation before. Somebody shows up all paley white and stuff. Hey, it's the first show. How you doing? And not a pro physique at all, but because they're in their class, right? They get the cut, and I've never fucking bitched about that because, hey, you go in there clean, right? And right place, right time. And that person may never take the juice, right? They might be happy enough to say, hey, I was a professional bodybuilder and got that out of their system and they go to something else, right? I could never completely do something else. If I'm in a wheelchair, I'm gonna fucking lift up a body. I don't need to compete anymore, right? I'll do one more just for fun. But then I'm done for sure, right? But there's so many different styles of bodybuilding. You don't have to be a competitive bodybuilder, pro bodybuilder, anything like that to be successful. Does that make sense? So, anyways, back to Sir Camp, back to Ben's idea, okay? So, actually, I'm gonna go do another video for this one, alright?